I am excited. It's great to have an Enigma on the field, S4. He's not getting all the CS he's probably looking for on that bottom lane, but he's keeping the creep wave back, which is nice. Faith having some troubles getting hit by the phone book of Jirax. No tail, able to get the ensnare off. Faith, real trouble and Fly. Spill the first blood.
Because they're worried about the early pressure, I think, massing up on the raindrops. It's actually pretty unusual for this type of game.
Anna, he's moved over. They can start attacking into KP if they got detection. Yes, they do. The sentry ward is down. No tail, trying to keep Faith a little bit further out. Same with Jirax. Anna jumps forward, low on mana, but with the stomp is enough damage to kill off KP. Faith retreating back to his own T1 tower, but the Soul Assumption flies in. One more book slap is still not enough, but the attack from Anna will be there. He'll pick up a double kill.
I believe with the...
They're going to invade heavily. No-Tail has leveled up Song of the Siren, and he just lets it go. TP's coming in. Enigma has Black Hole. He can set up for 3 of them right now. SK will be in the neighborhood. That's why S4's getting as much distance as he can to the right, and he holds them in with the Black Hole. The 4 of them all caught in with the Storm and the Spirit. Anna will come in, and it is an absolute disaster for NEWBEE. They're pushed out the top lane. They look tired, and then they look vortexed. And then the wraparound into mid. As he's pushing towards the tower, but it's from behind. Anna with the haste rune, trying to body block and slow up SC. You got another stomp coming in. There's the damage. It actually keeps the lifesteal in position from the Song of the Siren of No-Tail. They're grouping up around him. Enigma's coming in. They'll slap down the splitter. U9 drag back into it. That TP taking a little bit too long. They do have the rock from Faith Fly. I think he knows he's dead, and Kaka will ensure it with the finger of death. Following Sun into Anna, and this is a time when NEWBEE can get absolutely nothing. That's optimistic to say the least. If Jirax can get the Spirit down and then get the stomp, Optimus may be counting their lucky stars. They'll get the 2-man stun. U9 able to just get himself a little bit further away. Another ET split and snaps the mid to the Black Hole. The perfect synergistic timing. Faith will go down as well. A double kill for S4.
Even if he dies during the Enigma ulti, it's not going to be that
jump
big of a deal.
in. Here comes Anna. The Burrow Shrine tries to create space. No BKB up for SC. He used it to secure Roshan. The ET splitter also makes us crack as you fall and die. SC will come back to life again. A quick Song of the Siren. They group up around him. Just Anna Remnant and the stomp and the kill. That was meant to be the fight where the Aegis gave you the advantage without them. So they understand that OG is moving in. A quick push in. SC actually got forced up into the tower, triggering his own BKB. And now there's no BKB up for this fight. The Song of the Siren groups him in. They're hiding inside the tree lines. Familiars reveal. The stomps can be perfect. And there's your Black Hole. Only catching one, but it's a big one. Again, they remove the Warlock from the fight. He just can't do anything right. The Life Stealer will get trapped up to U9, protecting himself, jumping inside the Infest. But SC, there is no protection. He's surrounded by a tree and a hard place. And maybe the hard place is bigger with the SK Epicenter. Jirax wants a TP out. The Yule Scepter. He'll cancel it at the last moment as Jirax stunned up, locked up, and brought down. NEWBEE, even without the rock, maybe it's the fight, but Anna, he's not done yet. He wants round 2, able to pull back in the lion. Kaka will fall. KP and U9, now they have to team up, looking towards S4, munching him down. One more swing. Has he got the range? He does. It's an ultra kill for U9. KP still in the neighborhood. They know Anna is here to fight, but the blink, the Burrow Strike, Familiars are here. Fly has returned, and he's looking for more damage if they can do it. U9 has to rage and protect himself with the physical damage and the Soul Assumption. He's toggling his way through this fight. The Yule Scepter keeping Visage out. KP, is this a sacrifice? Is he doing it for the team? No, Kaka is here. Create more space, but they're not done yet. The BT's forward. No tails on the front line. No Song of the Siren. No control, and the disengage is there.
He had already struck away.
Come on, he just left this party, got into a quick sandstorm, needs time. Yule Scepter will bite. He still has Burrow Strike available. SC also with the Requiem of Souls doing some work. KP, there's your Burrow Strike back up again. Watching the ET split, not really hurting anyone. SC staying inside the pit, and has to jump back out. The rock will drop. No real kills from an S4. The shortest Black Hole in the history of Dota is gone.
But regardless.
Oh, they're coming up. There's Kaka, jumps in for the Hex, able to find that initial target, but Anna, S4, there's your 2-man hole. Can he bring them all down? Line's the first one to fall. U9, he survives, and now it's time to fight with the epicenter for KP. Legendary on top. It's a double kill for KP. They want more, and they'll claim it. Anna will die as well. Almost able to TP out, but it's the 9 stop for the Bloodstone. It's not enough to keep Jirax alive, and NEWBEE, they will wipe OG from the face of the pit, and then take Roshan to boot.
Oh, God. Why not?
This isn't a thing. Like,
he can do what he wants.
Like, having Ag in himself is going to be better for him. Oh, the catch out, Kaka trying to go deep to put down the Observe Ward, and he is orchid up and will die. So even with the heart, he won't survive. KP, a quick sandstorm. He gets caught out by the Song of the Siren. This is big. Remember, KP expected his buyback in the fight before, but there was no damage. He blinks away. TP support coming towards Faith. SC will arrive in the back of the BTs. And OG have to consider if they still want this fight. No Song of the Siren, no way to disengage. Yes, he's got the cause. The rock will fall. The BKB will protect him. At the epicenter, KP's going to bring in the damage, but NC goes down. 99 seconds without him. The Aegis Immortal. It brings life back again to U9. Ready to fight another day, but can he? He's ensnared, he's controlled, and he's losing his friends. KP's gone, and now it's U9 on the world. He'll infest and take the column. He'll try and survive inside the big chaotic offering. It won't be enough. Pop back out, diffused up, controlled up, and brought down.
So 13 armor with an aura, that's pretty low.
SC showing himself. There's still a lot of NEWBEE behind. There's your BKB into the black hole, holding SC down. The first rock is going to drop, but S4 wants to go for a secondary black hole. He's losing his life quickly, and he knew he had to let it rip, and they've got the kill. No SC for almost 2 minutes, but what damage can now be done? You're looking for the epicenter, KP. He's sung, and maybe with a burrow strike forward. They do have that infest life silly to work. Anna jumping back forward, looking for his target onto the Lion. So Kaka is down, and Song of the Siren will now be committed. They will hold him there. Faith wants to start his TP out. Malphus will stop that one. So it's KP and Faith, 2 different sides, 2 different battles, but the result is the same. It is death all round. Lifestealer will buy back. Lion's got his. ESF, they don't have the clearance. KP's coming back alive again, so there's the Naga Siren. Illusion's doing the push. U9, Orchid on him. They've got to be careful. They can't lose U9 here. KP with the Burrow Strike, trying to create space. U9 able to back out. S4, he's let the BKB run. He's got 7 seconds. That black hole is back off cooldown. They cannot keep this engagement going, or can they? They baited out longer. Kaka on the run. Heart won't protect you now. The buyback is out. Lion's back right. Your black hole! It catches 2 on the back line. Kaka can't stop it. They're going to lose everything here, NEWBEE, and maybe even the game with no life steal for 2 minutes. They do. They call it. 57 minutes, and OG will take game 1 of this winners bracket semi-final best of 3.
I really like that game.
Whisper from Monkey King. I was asking for that in the group stage.
Morphling 1-on-1 is not the best.
Oh, bottom lane. There's your first blood. It's Fly, who'll be brought down by NEWBEE.
Regeneration and can CS. He's actually beating the OD in CS.
Oh, here we go again. Pick up, throw back down, Hoof Stomp, double edge. Is there enough damage? The Alchemist still fighting under his own acid spray, but there's not damage from KP. Faith will lose his life. Even if he didn't die to Fly, then G-Rex was pouncing in through the rear, and it's KP who is now on the run. Needs to... Stampede is not available at the moment for NEWBEE, so they can be careful about that, but when you kill off one of the familiars, that's a good start. Fly will be forced to resummon already. Monkey King ready to jump in through the rear. S4, they're going to actually defensively imprison him at the moment, unless that actually belongs to Faith. They pick him up, they're tossing him around like a ragdoll. Monkey King tries to create a little bit of space. S4, the black hole is stolen by the Rubik. He doesn't survive long enough to use it, however, as U9, who's left on the front lines, trying to just man mode this up. So they want to try and bring him down. Fresh Observe Board out in place. Faith instantly popped SC. They know he's got no massive escape, so he has a strength more. Linkersphere got delivered. That might buy a little bit of space, but then the black hole from S4. He'll come back out of the imprisonment eventually into the control, or maybe not. The Monkey King ulti is down. SC trying to run the gauntlet of the Kingsguard. Not possible. Fly will fall as well, and the Ursa wants to fight, but Anna will deny him with the imprisonment. Faith will keep Anna around just to think about this a little bit longer, and now imprisonment, okay, Familiars. Stomp down twice, create more space. Anna's getting stronger as he steals more and more intelligence for KP. Holds him in place with a great hook stop. No Tail can't do anything anymore. You can try and toggle your way through this, but it won't be enough. The concoction will fly out. And what have you got? A Familiar on the back line? Is a defensive imprisonment. The Familiar can't even hit the ground, and Faith will survive on 50 HP in front of his tier 2 tower. Well, no extra stuns to arrive, but U9 losing life so quickly. Kaka has to actually trigger up Mech to get him out to safety, but this puts Faith in a very awkward spot. S4 as well as Fly catch him out. And then the relocate, bringing the IO so much closer back. Kaka will fall as well. This is meant to be NEWBEE's time to shine, but OG take the engagement by bringing down both the supports.
U9 is not the tower hitter. They need SECC to hit the towers. Ursa is just devastatingly poor at hitting towers. You can only hit towers when pretty much a whole team's dead or you're split pushing. But like, you have just
getting ready
no
to fight
way
again.
out.
Fly, 13 HP, he survived on. The extra stuns will be there from G-Rex. If you want to trigger the ulti in this position as well, not easy enough. He got dropped down by the trees. Now your black hole will come out, holding the Centaur. The Odie will throw the ulti out as well. So Ursa, the agency model, will trigger. SC looking to come back into this fight as possible. No! That Ursa is a goner. KP, does he... There's a lot coming up. So yeah, Observer was behind, but NEWBEE find the better angle to approach into. They go for the familiars. Both stuns will connect as SC also waveforms in on top of the Enigma conversions. Doesn't kill off any of them, but he finds the Monkey King, explodes him with a shotgun, and Faith looking to bring in the powers of the Monkey King. The Rubik, obviously the master of all abilities, but KP, the master of the double hook stomp, catching two on the back lines, but no one for NEWBEE can get closer. Now Nine jumps forward with that BKB, focusing No-Tail. He's a critical kill if he can bring him down for the moment. The needs a grab from Faith will allow him to do so. So No-Tail will fall. Flyers on the run, the TP out from OD. They'll be successful thanks to the space created by the familiars. NEWBEE will have to camp these up to bring him down. That's exactly what they want.
Fly is inside the pit.
Yep. Roshan just spawned up. Mass pings coming out from the Rubik. He knows. He knows this is going on. SC gonna jump himself down. Waveforms in. How much damage are you gonna do with the BKB? Maybe hell of a lot, but G-Rex, it's a great ulti and the double stun, keeping the rest of NEWBEE out. Remember, they don't have Stampede for this fight, so they can't instantly correct the positioning here. And U9, he is 1v4 into the front lines. He kills off S4. He never got the black hole off. And U9 once more. The familiar drop down. He'll dodge them out, but now Ana, with all that intel stolen, 28 points of it, he wants to pump out the damage. The Eclipse is still available. He'll throw it down, but U9 is still up and standing. Maybe not much longer. The orb will miss uphill, but still the familiars there doing the work, plus the extra illusions of the Alchemist. As we just kind of wrap around into multiple areas, it's a little bit further up towards the tower. KP and Kaka trying to retreat. There's no tier 2 tower for them to be really protected on. But remember that Aghanim Stampede is available. Kaka, trouble concoctions on him. S4 blinks forward. He's looking for the black hole if he can get it. 3 of them just on the tip. Throw out the damage and take the kills. SC's got no life to work with. He's having to strength bomb himself out. Another black hole. You can steal it and return it. That's what the Rubik's capable of doing. But the stuns will arrive and so will Ana, bring in the damage that the OD dishes out. A buyback in from the Ursa, but it's desperation now from NEWBEE. They're down 2 heroes. They don't have the Stampede because Centaur cannot buy back. So Wukong it up, attack the tier 3 tower, take the racks as well. They potentially can push for more, but they don't want to push it too far unless they can do that! The explosion! OD was holding all of it, U9 will fall, that's really the game! You've lost everyone, there's no buyback surely left available. It's all on the backs of the Morphling SC, but it will slip off his back and GG is called. OG will take the series 2-0 on the back of the Ana Ultra kill.
And just generally way better team fight coming out from OG. They play super well around the Enigma